Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Make America Lit, back with another NBA 2K24 video. And in today's video, I have another episode of Rare Builds for you guys, as you can see on your screen. In today's episode, we are going to be creating a defensive menace. Now, this is one of the newer builds that we are seeing in NBA 2K24. Never seen this build type or name before in previous iterations of 2K. Obviously, we've seen builds like this before, but we've never seen the name Defensive Menace, and that's just a hard-ass name. Like, it brings me back to those days of, like, 2K20 and 2K21 when you had, like, your multi-position defenders. Just a hard, intimidating, tough name. I love the name Defensive Menace. It just lets you know, like, yo, I'm about to make your life a living hell in this game for the next 21 points or however long your rec game is. Like, it's about to be a nightmare matchup for you. So for my locks, tune in. You guys are gonna love this build. Of course, you can make this at the point guard, the shooting guard, or small forward. You can make this at any position, but I prefer to make it at shooting guard because as a defensive nightmare, that's why I'm gonna call this build. I'm not even gonna call it defensive menace. As a defensive nightmare, you want to be on ball. When I'm on a lock, I want to be on ball 24/7. I want the matchup to have the ball in his hand so I can force the turnover, force a bad pass. I want to be on ball. I want to be active 24/7. I want to be full court pressing, 94 feet like Pat Bev says. And this build is going to make sure you do that. And that's the reason why also I play shooting guard, because sometimes shooting guard you might get put at the 1. I've been put at the point before. Sometimes you get put at the 2. A lot of times you get put at the 3. I don't want to be playing power forward. There's no point in me making a small forward version of this and accidentally getting put at power forward when I go into rec or pro-am, because then I'm not going to be on ball at the power forward position. So, small forwards, shooting guards, point guards, they're going to be primarily the people with the balls, dribbling, bringing the ball up, or running the offense. So that's why I made this build a shooting guard, 6'7" height, 234 pounds max wingspan. And then, of course, before I even get into the attributes, I just want you guys to take a look at the badges and see that we aren't really missing too many badges with this build. The major badges that you see that are blacked out are like Cook Specialist and Masher, Post Lock, like big man, post up badges, Dream Shake, Drop Stepper. So we aren't missing too many crazy like guard badges, with this build. Now, again, this is going to be, kind of a spot up type of build, but your primary focus is going to be defense, but you can do some other things. I slapped this 70 driving layup and an 86 driving dunk. Now, previously, when I was tweaking this build, I had an 85 driving dunk, but I realized that I could get a lot more badges because, look, when we bring this down to 85, boom, you see posterizer drops, you see bunny drops to silver, you see whistle drops to bronze, and you see two-step drops from gold to Hall of Fame or whatever, or from Hall of Fame to gold. I don't think there's any more badges down there, no. So these are all the badges that drive and dunk effects, and I just want to keep showing you guys. So we're looking at posterizer, bunny, whistle, and two steps that are all dropping when you go from an 85 to an 86. So that's why I went with an 86 drive and dunk specifically, just because of, what we're going to get. Silver posterizer, gold bunny, silver whistle, which is going to help you get those draw files when you go on the paint, try to dunk on somebody, and then of course Hall of Fame two-step, which is going to help with those Euros and cradle layups and dunks. So that's why I went with the 86 drive and dunk. That's why I went with the 70 layup, just for when you get pulled out or they don't give you a layup or a dunk, you will have a 70 layup, which is more than enough to make the layups down low, especially if you're using a layup meter this year, the layup meter or layup timing. Mid-range shot went with 70, which is just, the bare necessity, the bare minimum, just so you could, consistently knock down some mid-range shots or whatever. And we also have bronze midi magician, so that's going to be more than enough to get us through. Now, if you do want to finesse something, you can play around with these other physicals or whatever and switch some stuff around to just throw your mid-range up to a 72 for that silver midi magician. But me personally, I don't really value midi magician like that. I hit perfectly fine without that badge, so I don't really recommend you doing that if it's going to cost you too much. Again, maxed out the 3-ball. I went with the 81 free throw just because I didn't have any more points. I couldn't put it anywhere else. I think the only places I could put it was like close shot, standing dunk, and post control. So I put like 8 points into my free throw. I was at like, 71? I think, or 74, I think. So right here you see putting it on pass accuracy, ball handle, speed with ball, putting it on any of these things, interior defense, defensive rebound, none of these things is going to give me any extra badges. So I was like, well, you know what? I might as well just throw this on my free throw and get silver free points and have a better free throw. And if you like me and you play rec, you'll be the one who are going to play, take the technical free throws because you're going to have a higher end free throw. Most people aren't going to have free throws into the 80s and 90s. Most people go low free throw. So you get those extra points when you do play rec and pro-am for 3-second calls or transitional take fouls, technicals and stuff of that nature. You'll be the one getting those extra points. So I try to go a little bit higher on the free throw, just so we get those bonus points. We ain't gonna talk about that though. We ain't gonna tell nobody about that. We're gonna keep that on the low. But moving on to the pass accuracy, 77, just because I know a lot of people are going with 76 or 75, but I just bumped it up one more just because the badges that you get. You go from 75 to 76, you're looking at silver relay passer, which is going to give you that extra bonus for the hockey assist when you get a pass to assist. So you pass to somebody, they pass to somebody else, they get a bigger boost with that silver versus bronze. And then when you go up to 77, you get needle threader. So it's like, why wouldn't you just waste those extra 2 points? You know what I'm saying? To get it ain't like you're gonna make your build any better anywhere else. So that's why I went with the 77 pass accuracy, and that's probably gonna be my bare minimum for this year, 76, 77, somewhere around there. Then moving down, we're not gonna really be dribbling the ball. You're gonna be playing off ball. This build, you don't need ball handle, you don't need speed with ball, you don't need any of those things, because on this build, you're going to be in the corner spotting up or on the wing spotting up, or you're going to be cutting back door or cutting through the wing for a oop. You're not going to really be doing any ball handling of any sort again, so you don't really need ball handle or speed with ball. That's not going to be your, forte. You just need to make sure that you have a good enough pass accuracy so that you aren't throwing Stevies and turning the ball over. That's all you really need. Ball handling, speed with ball, we'll let our guards worry about that, because 9 times out of 10 you'll be at the 2 or the 3, so you'll have most likely have 2 other guards that'll be able to dribble and play make. 72 interior defense, because I do like having some interior defense on my build, and a 72 interior defense with our other attributes will get us silver anchor right here, as you can see, and that's going to be essential to us, not just playing perimeter, but also playing paint defense, because you see we have a 72 interior defense with a silver anchor, and then we also, when we go down, you'll see that we have a maxed out 87 block, which is going to help us get silver anchor, silver pogo stick, and silver chase down artist. So shit ain't going to be sweet in the paint when we go down in the paint either, just so people know. They're going to think, oh well, he's on the perimeter, he's a defensive menace or whatever. He can't play defense in the paint, we'll post him up. No, you're not going to post up. 72 interior defense, 87 block, and then when you scroll down here, boom, 90 strength. So they're not going to just be babying you and pushing you around in the paint or in the post or anything like that, blowing past you, bumping past you like you're made out of paper, So that's why I went with the 72 interior defense. Obviously, 94 perimeter, 96 steal. Now, you can go up to a 99 steal. Like I made my two-way shooter last year with the 99 steal because the steals were OP. But the price of 99, to go from a 98 steal to a 99 steal is 4 points towards your overall. I went from a 95 to a 99, from just a 98 to a 99 steal. So those 99 attributes are very costly. You could pretty much get to the 90s, virtually cheap, kind of, but once you going past 95, 90, shit starts getting expensive for your build. So, think about that. That's 4 overall points for 1 point in an attribute. Now, sure, you're going to have Hall of Fame glove, but that 99 still isn't giving you anything else. You already have Hall of Fame interceptor. You already have Hall of Fame right stick ripper. 97, 98, and 99 attributes aren't getting you anything except for Hall of Fame glove. So to me, it's not worth it. Gold glove is more than enough. Silver glove was valid last year. Really, any form of glove was valid last year. But, you will get by with silver and gold. There are going to be people out there that shoot for Hall of Fame glove. But once I do the testing and stuff for the badges, and get that information, and then other guys like 2K Labs and Toots and those guys do their testing, and we get our information on what the best version of glove is or where the sweet side is, then we'll see if, we might need Hall of Fame or not. But right now, that's a no-go, man. It's way too expensive. Again, the 87 block, and then of course the 60 defensive rebound, just so that we can get not just box out beast, but also so we can get that rebound chaser, because we are 6'7", we are at like damn near an 80 vertical. We are going to be able to snag some rebounds with this height and this wingspan. So you want to have your defensive rebound at a minimum of 60 defensive rebound. They blessed us this year because last year the threshold was 70, and it's been 70 for the bronze rebound chaser for quite some time now. I think they really blessed us by lowering it to 60, because like a lot of badges, or excuse me, a lot of builds are going to have a rebound chaser now. So a lot of builds are going to be a lot better at rebounding because of this. Moving on, speed, we're going to max out the speed 85, max out the acceleration 77. And then of course, we're going to max out our strength at a 90, and you're going to see what you're getting with that 90 strength, that gold brick wall, that gold immovable force, which is going to immovable enforcer, excuse me, that's going to make your build just that much better. You know what I'm saying? Then of course we also have that silver bulldozer, which is going to help us, bronze fearless finisher. And then of course that 90 strength with that box out beast, it's only bronze, but that box out beast is going to, help you with boxing out for your big men as well too. 77 vertical, just because, we just need that vertical for things like Aerial Wizard and Posterizer, but you also want to be able to jump in the paint to get those contests, and vertical is going to help you with contests, it's going to help you with blocks, it's going to help you with rebounds, it's going to help your game just overall, and it's going to help you with dunking, of course, but it's just going to help so many aspects of your game that you want to make sure that you hover around that 70, 75, 80 range of vertical. That should be your minimum. Anything under a 70 vertical, I don't know what you're doing, Really anything under a 75 vertical, I don't know what you're doing. But a 70 is doable depending on how tall you are. But anything under a 70 vertical, I don't know what you're doing. But that's an L, not going to lie to you. And then finally, 99 stamina. Now, usually I'm the spokesperson for 90 stamina gang, 85 stamina gang. But this year, that 85 stamina, 80 stamina, 90 stamina bullshit isn't going to work, because there are badges tied into stamina. As you can see right here, handles for days. You need a 99 stamina for, Hall of Fame, I believe. Then you need 99 stamina for Hall of Fame 94 feet. And then also you need stamina for workhorses too. So there's multiple badges now that actually tie in stamina. And I think that's very important, that your physicals actually matter now for your build. So keep that in mind. We're going with 99 stamina so we can get that 94 feet Hall of Fame, so we can harass the hell out of defenders. And of course, if you go down, you'll see you only get gold 94 feet, which is good. But if we're going to have that high of a perimeter defense and steal, we might as well go with 99 stamina, get that Hall of Fame 94 feet so we can harass the hell out of people. And then of course, when we create our build, you'll see that we have created a defensive menace, Shades of OG Anunoby, Doug Christie, and what was that, Mikal Bridges. Okay, there we go. You have built a defensive menace. So there you go. This is my defensive menace build for NBA 2K24. It's been your boy, Make America Lit. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K24 content. And of course, more rare builds. I'm out, guys. Peace.